Hey everyone, Chris Roma here, aka Roma Aquatics, and today I'm going to be moving my Taiwan bee Pinto blue bolt, these guys, in this tank here into their new home. I've noticed that only really the blue bolts and the Mischling crystals have been breeding and having the babies survive. So I'm going to take this tank, I'm moving it anyway, so if you've been following my channel, you'll know I'm moving the fish room into a different location, and it's time to move this tank, and I figure since I'm moving it, might as well bring them into a bigger, better home. And let's do this. This is the tank right here that I will be moving. It's getting quite full of foliage. Some of my plants are getting very, very full. I just fed the shrimp some pellets and some pollen. So they're just coming up to the front to get that now. There's Yellow King Kong. My pure red lines, always hungry, going after that pollen in the front there. And there's a pellet that got dragged off into the back over there. Gorgeous shrimp. Blue Dreams haven't made it to the front to get the pellet yet. One over there snacking in the back. Pumpkin shrimp hanging out. Didn't come to get the pellet yet. I just dropped it in a second ago though, right before I started the video, so you could tell which shrimp were hungry and which ones weren't. This is the Black Rose Neo tank, hungry. Sapphire shrimp tank, not super hungry. Cherry tank, they're pretty hungry in there. So let's get to this move now that we just did a little recap. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to drain some of this water, and then I'm going to be moving some of the things from this tank into the new tank to get some of the bacteria from this tank into that tank, even though that one's already cycled, ready to go. But a little bit more bacteria couldn't hurt, more, and a little bit of stuff that they're used to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take the plants out, and then I'm going to take the ornaments, rocks, hides out and stuff. And then I have that bright whelk holder in the back holding my soil. That's going to come out, and that's all going to go into a bucket. And I'm going to get that over into the new tank, and then we're going to get the shrimpies out of here and get them acclimating into the new water. And then we're going to leave this tank set up for a little while, just in case there's any babies or any shrimp that I missed that I could get grabbing over the next week or so and move them over. So let's get started. So this is what the tank's looking like now. Lots of muck everywhere. I stirred up a lot of stuff, but shrimp are eating it all, so that's good. Bad news is I'm not seeing very many juveniles in here at all, which is why I prepared the new tank for these guys in the first place. But I was hoping I'd see more once I get stuff out. I'm hoping there's more behind there. And here's a look at the new tank that they're going into. It's a 20-gallon long setup. It's in the new fish room. So it's on the back here. On top here, I plan on putting either that tank or the 20-gallon Sulawesi tank. Probably the 20-gallon Sulawesi tank, because I don't know if I trust that much on top of there. But anyway, I put all their stuff in there. It's hard to see with all the glare from all the other lights. That's a little bit better, I guess. But you can see I built the teardrop shaped mesh containers to hold the contra soil, or Brightwell, not contra soil. And I put some of the, just grabbed all the stuff I pulled out of that bucket, threw it in here along with some other stuff that I had in here. Tank's looking a bit crowded now, actually. But we'll see. Maybe I'll take some stuff out, maybe I'll leave it all in. And I actually took some of the plants and put them in this tank too. Not many, just a couple. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this tank for. Some type of Caridina shrimp though. So this is what we got, and all I could find. So it turns out we have one extreme black King Kong, a bunch of blue bolt Misuras, and some crystal black Mischlings. I have no idea where the shadow pandas went. I have no idea where the crystal red Mischlings went. I found my red zebra Pinto half buried in some gravel. So that may have been my fault, which is horrible, but it didn't make it. I can't find my black zebra Pinto or my black cloud Pinto. So a lot of missing shrimp from that Taiwan bee tank. So I don't know if they'll show up behind the matin filter when I take a look, or if they crawled out. I just went on a 5-day vacation. I noticed a lot of the babies went missing. I didn't realize that so many of the adults also went missing until I just had to fish them all out. And I'm super surprised and kind of heartbroken that I couldn't even find a single shadow panda. Well, let's get these guys acclimated and then release them in the tank. So they are in the tank and they are, seems like they're happy. They're wandering around, they're eating, they're moving. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy that they're in the tank and kind of exploring and moving around and not just hanging out, hiding in one spot. So there's a nice looking blue bolt Missouri right there. Oh, there's another one coming to say hi. So, and I did find a really tiny baby in the specimen container water here. I mean, tiny enough where I thought it was a seed shrimp. So I'm gonna have to keep that filter going on that other tank for probably a good 2-3 weeks and let any babies that are in there grow up. And I hope I didn't move the gravel around too much, too quickly, and crush or bury them all. But that's the dangers when you're moving your tank around. That's why I decided to go with these. So when it comes time to replace the soil, all I gotta do is pull that out and put it back in instead of having to mess around with the substrate and burying shrimp. So hopefully once we're over here and the setup is good, I won't have to deal with any buried shrimp, meaning buried in the substrate. And hopefully I'll be dealing with lots of buried shrimp, as in, you know what I mean. This extreme black King Kong is gorgeous. He's gonna really pop on this pool sand substrate. Or she is. She was buried when I left on vacation. Came back from vacation 5 days later. Not buried anymore. And like I said, the other tank might have tons of babies in them that are just so small that they look like seed shrimp to me. So I'm gonna let them grow. And hopefully there's a lot more that I could add to this tank. But I'm disappointed about the Shadow King Kongs and the Shadow Pandas. I'm hoping at least one turns up. But I guess that's it for this one, guys. Stay tuned for my next video, and I'm moving the Black Rose Neos and calling them out. And the same thing with the pumpkin shrimp and the cherry shrimp. Okay, guys. Till next time. Later, fish fam.